Good day, ma'am. We are the group Optronics, and today we will present our group project on e-commerce online store. Next slide. Before we tackle our presentation, we would like to introduce ourselves. I am Carlos Luis Tabuyan.
I am Chu Stephen R.
I am Althea Osorio.
I am Joyce Ann Frias.
So the store type that we decided to do is an online appliances store. Our store name is the same as our group name, Optronics, and this is the logo that we decided to use. So for our software specification, for the front end, we use VB.NET, also known as Visual Basic.NET. It is an object-oriented programming language that utilizes for developing Microsoft-based system application products that run on the .NET framework. So why we choose VB.NET? Not only because that we are currently studying it as a course, as a subject on our course, but because of its simplicity and straightforwardness too. VB.NET is the most efficient and productive program language in terms of making a GUI, for our opinion. Backend, for the backend we use MySQL. It is a client-server relational database management system that is open source. The reason why we choose MySQL, it is because it is widely recognized as the most secure and dependable database management system. It is used by Facebook and other web applications. It guarantees 24/7 uptime and offers a variety of high availability solutions. It also had self-management capabilities such as auto restart, space expansion, and automatic configuration changes for ease of management, and it has data security.
And now for our database. Here is the structure of our database. Our database consists of 11 entities, which are customer, employee, seller, order, product, payment, list of customers, inventory report, and sales report, and report type. The the report is the super type s- super type relation that has a subtype which has sales report and inventory report and list of customers. And now let's go to the connections between Visual Basic and MySQL. And now here we can see that we import MySQL client, and we provide an instance for the MySQL connection, MySQL command, and MySQL adapter and data table. Here you can see the methods necessary for the connection, just like the open connection method, which connects the connection. Then we have the insert. Here we can insert the values from the Visual Basic. We load to see if there's existing record, update update the value from the table. Next is delete to delete a record, reset ID to reset the employ the to reset the seller ID and the customer ID, whether if it deletes some of its records, and then the ID is usually in descending form. Next is the load text, which is similar to the other one, which help us see existing records in our MySQL server. And now for the modules.
To start our form, first we use the login page It needs users on authentication. Of course, it will be routinely conducted by entering a combination of username and password. It is credentials we use for the users to gain access to our system. We made it for security measure designed to prevent unauthorized actors access from unknown users. When you log in as a buyer, of course, it will prompt you or direct you to transaction form. Then if you log in as a seller, it will direct you to seller form menu. Next, the register. Just like
Registration form. If it is your first time to enter in our system, this is where you will sign up as a buyer or seller. Next is the seller menu form. If you are a seller, you can easily access the list of buyers, inventory, and sales report from the seller menu form. List of buyer. This is where we can keep track the list of buyers and their individual purchases. Next one is the inventory form. We can add and remove appliances based on their availability, and the prices can be found here. We can track our selling details using this inventory form. Next one is the sales report. This form is like the inventory form, but this one describes the records of all the calls which has been made and products that have been sold during a particular time frame by a salesperson or the management. It includes comprehensive document which analyzes all the sales using any parameters. In our case, we use list view and table to determine our sales every day, week, and monthly, right, and annually. The last one is the security features.
can
Our
you
si- ay,
first back into transaction form?
ay,
As I said before, when a customer um, log in as a buyer, of course, it will prompt you to the transaction form. So when a customer likes a product display in our menu, he or she can put product in the shopping cart. The shopping cart gives a record of all the items selected by the buyer to be purchased, the number of units or quantity desired to be bought per item selected, and the price for each item. The buyer can now proceed to the payment option after selecting all the products and check out. Next, payments. So the buyer now has to select the payment option he desired. He or she has various options such as GCash, bank transfer, Paymaya. So while some payments are done online using GCash, Maya, and bank transfer, it will prompt her or he to delivery form. So after the payment procedure, the buyer can now see their delivery details and process, including the arriving date, the estimated time, and delivery of their parcel. The process of their parcel will also highlighted if it is already placed already, confirmed by the seller to receive and delivered. This form necessary to transfer items ordered from our system to the customer's delivery locations. The last is security features, discussed by Althea.
security features. Our system security requirements must be in place to protect our customer and companies alike from threats such as credit card fraud and scamming. In this case, we need the buyer to enter their old password and sign up in a new one to prevent them from doing any malicious act and for them to know that our system is trusted. That's all.